Hello, it is Mahlena Ray Johnson with Write Your First Book with Mahlena live here on Facebook. And today we are doing 3 questions and 3 answers based on Tracy Capchi's Building an Authentic Following Challenge. So the 3 questions I'm going to answer are: what are the social media goals of Write Your First Book with Mahlena? What values and beliefs does Write Your First Book with Mahlena want to project? And how do you work with Mahlena? That's me. Okay, so first off, if you are thinking of writing your first book and you have an idea, please start writing now. Write down your stuff in your phone. Get a pencil and a paper or a pen and a notebook and write your ideas. Or if you're watching this video on a computer, please type as you watch. And then second, who am I? Again, I am Mahlena, and I went to Loyola Marymount University for film school, and then I went to the University of Southern California for my MBA in marketing, entertainment, and entrepreneurship. So I am immensely qualified to help you all write your first book. All right, so let's get back to the 3 questions and 3 answers. First, what are the social media goals of Write Your First Book with Mahlena? So this is about transparency. So right now, Write Your First Book with Mahlena is on Blogger. So I have a blog. The blog is listed in the comments. It's not actually in the comments. It's in the description of this video. It is Write Your First Book with Mahlena.blogspot.com. I chose that blog as my website because this brand will probably evolve as I learn more about you all as an audience, fellow writers. So I will always be at Mahlena.com. That is my website. But for this particular project, Write Your First Book with Mahlena is available at writeyourfirstbookwithmahlena.blogspot.com. And it is also available on this Facebook page. So facebook.com/Write Your First Book with Mahlena. The goals of each of these are related, but slightly different. So for my blog, I want to have a home for all the stuff that I do. I want to make sure that everything that is interesting to you all and that you are looking for can be found somewhere on my Write Your First Book with Mahlena website. So I can easily link back to posts, back to offerings, back to ways to work with me, and you can also comment there as well. So that is the home of Write Your First Book with Mahlena. Now this Facebook page specifically is to have people following me. So I do have a Twitter profile for me. It's twitter.com/Mahlena's Guide, which isn't in the links, but you can just type in my name and you'll probably find me on Twitter. But the Facebook page specifically is to allow people that I connect with on Facebook to have a place to connect me with. So this is my business page for Write Your First Book with Mahlena. If you are interested in writing or you want to learn more about me or the techniques that I use to write your first book, or ideas that I have around diversity and inclusion and why you should write your story now and why you should be the one to write it, this is the place for people who learn about me on Facebook to easily follow the page and keep up to date with what is going on with Write Your First Book with Mahlena. I'm coming to where the people are, and my website is where all the stuff is stored. So those are the goals of my social media. For my blog, it's to have a place to store everything and to make sure that there's always a place to link back to in case people want to go find anything about this project. And for Facebook, my Facebook page, it is so that you have something to click on and follow easily for people who are connecting with me through Facebook. I'm coming to you here. All right, what values and beliefs does Write Your First Book with Mahlena want to project? We actually have a mission statement on our page. So I will actually go to the page right now and read it for you in case you are wondering what that is. So let me go to the About page and let me look over here. It is loading. And here is our story. So I'll read the story to you. Serial entrepreneur and author Mahlena Ray Johnson created Write Your First Book with Mahlena in 2017 to help women in business like you who dream of being an author someday. That day is today. Mahlena, that's me, shows you how to make time to write so you can make your dream come true. Through her signature writing coaching program, The First 90 Days, Mahlena helps busy women, side hustlers, super bloggers, and working moms start writing your first book right now. You can contact Mahlena, that's me, at writeyourfirstbookwithmahlena@gmail.com. And here is our mission statement. Write Your First Book with Mahlena provides new insights on the writing and publishing process for women in business. We change the lives of lady bosses and mom bloggers through entertaining articles, educational videos, in-person and online workshops, and one-on-one coaching services. We value diversity, inclusion, and intersectional representation, and the hopes and dreams of the women in our global community. Currently, our business is really good at sharing gifts. In the future, Write Your First Book with Mahlena will grow from one selfish mommy, me, to a community of thousands of selfish mommies and child-free lady bosses sharing their stories with other women all around the world. So that is what the values and beliefs that Write Your First Book with Mahlena wants to project. And how do you work with Mahlena? Again, that's me. There are multiple ways to work with me. The first way, which is the easiest, is to contact me so that we can learn more about who you are and what you want to do. And that is a gift that I offer to people who are ready to have their idea talked about, discussed, and fleshed out. This gift is for people who are ready to commit. So the gift is a 1-hour strategy session with me, Mahlena, and we talk about what you want to project in your book and how you can move forward with that book in a fun and simple way. So that's the first way that you can connect with me. The second way that you can work with me is more of a commitment. It is a 3-month program called The First 90 Days, as I mentioned, where we talk about going from idea to outline, outline to first draft, or first draft to finally published book. So usually people who are watching this are in an idea and outline mode, and they really want to get organized so that they can make that first draft happen. That is going to be the case for a lot of you, so that is a great way to work with me. You can email me or comment, and we'll connect and talk more about that. And the third way that I'm developing right now for you to work with me is a year-long program. It's 12 months. So far it's called Idea to Published. Idea to Published. Okay. Yeah. All right. It's a 12-month program that has bi-weekly sessions with me. So every 2 weeks we have a 1-hour session. We talk about the progress of your book. So we have 4 quarters during those 12 months. You go from idea to outline, outline to first draft to second draft to published on the market. So that is a huge commitment. It is a worthwhile investment if you have an idea for a book and you'd really like it to go to a published book and not just an idea in your head. And that is for people who are really ready to move forward and make this book happen. For all of those different options, please leave me a comment if you have any more questions, or email me at writeyourfirstbookwithmahlena@gmail.com. And thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.